doing another live. Um, I want to thank Llewellyn, and I also want to thank Cheryl for the contributions to the channel earlier this week. I'm going to wait for some people to get in the room, and then we're going to get started. We're going to be talking about the narcissistic loop. It's a programming to these people, to these wicked, wicked people that are inhabited by demons. There is a programming, and I'm going to explain all of that in this video. We're going to give people time to get in the room, and we're going to get started. Guys, if you want to donate to the channel, I would really appreciate any donations that you could possibly give, preferably through Cash App or PayPal, because I actually signed up to have a disability attorney to help me get my disability because of the throat cancer. And I have to do I did the paperwork online, and I did that through the Wi-Fi. But I have to do a phone interview with the attorney. So I have to do a phone interview with the attorney, and my cell phone is off. So any donations would be appreciated through Cash App or PayPal preferably, but there's also supers available. But guys, if you can donate, I wish you would, but you don't have to. But it would be appreciated. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. What's going on, Turn Tally? Appreciate you being here. We're going to be talking about the narcissistic loop today. Because this one right here, I think people need to know about. And this is a funny one. This is kind of funny. It's sad, but it's funny at the same time. It's sad for them. But it's funny as hell to us. Once you really see what I'm talking about, this is something else. This is a trip. But don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Send this video to people who may need it, guys, because we out here trying to save souls. Because as you can see with the drones and the spaceships, we getting ready to go into the final tribulation. So we need to wake up as many as we can, so that these people are not stuck down here during that tribulation when everybody and their mama gonna get their ass handed to them by the Antichrist. And of course, we know the narcissist is gonna be down here. But at least we can say that everybody has been warned efficiently, and the chosen ones, we are out here to warn people. This is a real one, this is a bad one, so you know what to look for. But again, I want to thank Llewellyn and Cheryl for the contributions earlier this week. If you can donate to the channel, I'd appreciate it, because I'm trying to get minutes for the phone so I can do my disability attorney interview, so I can get disability to take care of this throat cancer situation, so that my income doesn't suffer, because I start chemo next month, chemo and radiation. So I'm trying to get minutes for my phone, because my phone is off. Thank God this room has Wi-Fi, so I'm able to go online. But if you can, Cash App and PayPal will be preferable. $ Anthony Young 1978, and PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. We got 19 people in here, so we gonna get started. What's going on, Elijah? I appreciate y'all being here. Okay, we're gonna get into this. This is the narcissistic loop. Now, what y'all what some people don't realize, I'm pretty sure y'all do. Narcissists think they're the smartest person in the world. They really think they're smart. Now, they do have intelligence. It's just that their intelligence has been corrupted by wickedness. The same way Satan used his power, his position, and corrupted it to try to be the Most High, they took their intellect and corrupted it by Satan himself. So they are indeed the mirror image of their father, Satan. So this is funny though, but the narcissistic loop. Basically, a narcissist is a very arrogant child. When they don't get their way, they have temper tantrums. That's called the narcissistic rage, where they start saying real petty and childish stuff. Oh, you think you better than me, and I know you are, but what am I? That kind of stuff. When they start saying stuff like that, you know you're dealing with a child. You're dealing with somebody who ain't right in the head. But they want to come across like they are something to be worshipped, something to be praised, somebody that you should give your respect to. But as we all know, respect is not given, it's earned. You got to earn that respect, but they think that they are supposed to get it. And you know how they come at you and ask you for something that they have no fucking business asking you for? Asking you to take your rent money and spend it on them. And then when you help them with their light bill, even though they're the reason their lights is getting turned off, then they want to turn around and act like a horse's ass, like you were supposed to do that for them, like they are entitled to your money to pay their bills because they are too irresponsible to pay their own bills. That's what I mean by acting like children. They are really children. So there's only so far in the conversation you can have with these kind of people. It's like they're limited. They ain't going nowhere in life. Oh, I don't eat that. I don't go to this place. I don't do that. Because they know everything. You can't get to Paris, to Rome, to see all the beautiful places in the world if you mentally can't leave your fucking backyard. I don't do this, I don't do that. And how is that shit working for you? You're doing the same thing your mama did, your grandmama did, your head ball, her head ball, everybody head ball. And they just sitting there perpetuating this cycle, but thinking that they all that. You can't be all that when you ain't never left the city you came from. But they mad at you because you possess every possibility to accomplish things that they can never accomplish. That's why they hate you. Because they have to pretend to be someone like you when you are that kind of person natural. And it makes them mad as hell. My phone bill, oh Elijah, my phone bill is through Simply Mobile. So it's like 50 something dollars for unlimited talk and text. Yeah, I get it through Simply Mobile. It's like 50 bucks. Yeah, 50 something with, yeah, 50 something, like 52 something with tax. But that's what it is. But see, this is what we dealing with. This is what we dealing with. So you can't really have a conversation with somebody who act like a child. Because if you know, as chosen ones, we keep up with things of the world. I don't keep up with the election, but some people do. Because everybody in the top percentage of the government are all narcissists. That's why they can come up with a Bill of Rights and the Constitution and turn around and break those same rules. You've seen the videos about the police officers who usurp the law to do whatever they want to do. And the only way that they starting to get called on their shit now is that people have cameras that can call them on it. Because narcissists are like that. What's going on, Kimberly? What's going on, Blinded by the Truth? I appreciate you being here. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. So, chosen ones can talk about a whole host of things because we are very knowledgeable. We'll sit there and, depending on what age you are and where you at, we would rather be watching something educational where we gonna learn something to get a little bit more information than we had before. There's nothing wrong with entertaining yourself, but we also like to be learning too, because there's a lot of things in life that we chosen ones want to do. Narcissists try to pretend like they're about that life. That's why they look at you with such venomous hate. It's because they pretending to be you. And anytime you come around, everybody can see that that person is fake as hell. Because they sitting there looking at you and you the real one. They the fake one. That's why they always either have to leave the room or leave the premises when you show up. Now, mind you, when you show up, they gonna leave, but they gonna talk shit about you because your shine is way brighter than theirs. They know that. You've been shining brighter than them since you was little. That's why a lot of times in these family situations, you ain't did nothing to grandmama, and grandmama can't stand your damn guts. Your auntie can't stand your guts. You ain't did nothing. They already hate you. Because spiritually, they already know you. You think grandmama, mama, cousin, sister, aunt, and all of them all act the same way. They all backbiting with each other. They always fighting every year. And then you come along. You don't fight with none of them. You try to get along with everybody. You keep on keeping on. And they got a problem with you too. It's because the demon inside of them knew you was coming to their family. So they already hate you. They hate you on a supernatural level. You ain't got to do nothing to them. What you came to do is going to destroy them, and they already know it. And there's a lot of times chosen ones, we don't even know we chosen. We know that we dealing with some real fuck shit with these people. We know there's like something ain't right in the situation with these people. Like something is a little off. But you can't quite put your finger on it. And as time goes on and you're getting burned by this person and that person, and you're trying to do right by people, but it never seems to be enough. What's going on, CW? What's going on? Yeah, you trying to do right by these people, but nothing you do seems to be getting any results. The only thing you getting is more hatred. You dealing with children. You dealing with children. And these demons have a lot of knowledge. So the same knowledge that chosen ones have, we have a bit more. They have knowledge too, but they chose to corrupt their knowledge the same way Satan corrupted his in heaven. That's why they of their father. So there's no need in going back and forth with a damn child in a human body. That's an adult body, but they act like a child. Do you? Let me ask y'all this, and you tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. I know y'all seen this online before, where this is how bad narcissism is. Okay, now you know the mama head ball, right? She going from man to man to man. Every man is sleeping with her, but ain't keeping her, or whatever the dynamic is. You ever seen narcissistic mothers where they got their daughters with grown ass women hairstyles? Then they wonder why the daughter pregnant at 12, or the child 5, 6, 7 years old, and they already got a wig on the baby. See, that is polluted consciousness. That is the sick type of thing. That's what it is. That's that sickness. And they don't see nothing wrong with that. You seen it, right? You seen it. Why the baby 6, 7 years old walking around with a full wig on. Now what the fuck do that baby need a wig on for? This is the thing. You can't argue with a fool. Because if somebody walking by and see both of y'all arguing with each other, he can't tell who the fool is. And if you know you have that intelligence and they are not playing with a full deck of cards, all you can do is just let them talk, let them bark. A hurt dog howls. So if they ain't got a problem with anything, then just let them talk. Because honestly, whatever comes out of their mouth, you ain't gonna listen to anyway. Because they foolish in nature. So it's no need in arguing with somebody like that when you know that they're not playing with a full deck. Don't waste your time like that. That energy you wasted on fighting, you could be worried about getting your bag. Because that's going to piss them off even more. And considering all the hell they gave y'all, why not get them the same thing? Turnabout is fair play, right? You did it to me. So, it's only right that you get it back, but they can't handle what they dish out. That's why they're so surprised that you're still kicking like you are. How in the hell are you still going? That shit would have, the same shit they did to you would have destroyed them. And you still had the decency and the morals to not go and pass that shit on to somebody else. Yeah. Because see, this is the thing. It's kind of one of those things where when you start watching TV or anything or watching stuff, you start seeing the holes. What's going on, Lady Reed? You start seeing the holes in everything. Big Mama's house. Boondock said it the best, and I sat there and I started laughing my behind off because it's funny. So Big Mama died of some disease that came from eating bad and not healthy living, and so eventually she passed away. So they took care of Big Mama, put her Big Mama or whoever the lady was, and put her away, buried or whatever like that, and went right back to the table and started eating the same shit that killed her. Nobody's doing analytical thinking. Nobody thinking for themselves. And see, this is how narcissistic system works. They got the one narcissist who is the puppeteer. She's puppeteering everybody. Everybody dances to her drum. They take the one that's the weakest and they make them the golden child. Because this one's going to need the most help. But this one will be undyingly grateful to the narcissist because they know they can't make it on their own. The one who ain't going to put up with that bullshit is going to be the one they're going to black sheep. Because the one that's the black sheep think for themselves. They think for themselves. And the one that's the black sheep knows that something ain't right. So the narcissist knows that they control all these monkeys and minions and shit like that. And they're going to all set them up to attack and to come after the black sheep. Because the black sheep spiritually was sent here to destroy the narcissist. But the narcissist is put in a situation where they can try to destroy the black sheep. It doesn't work that way. They have so much time to try to do as much damage to the black sheep as possible. But when that window closes, it closes. Now it's the black sheep's turn to put it out there, to say what's really what. That's why they never liked you from the start. Because you came here to topple their whole regime. You came here to topple their ass over, and they know that. So they gotta use everybody they can to come after you because you're that strong. Like when you was in that situation where it's like, damn, I can't catch a break. They just at me every which way but Sunday. That's why. Because there's power in numbers. You walk around here by yourself willy-nilly, standing for what you mean and living a righteous and justifiable life. They got everybody with them. Because what does it say? When God cast a demon out, he went and got 7 more demons as more powerful than him to come back and cause the same problem. The narcissist can't deal with your ass one-on-one. They are outmatched like a motherfucker. They outmatched like a motherfucker. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna go rally the troops to come after you. They gotta rally the troops to come after you because you the one to beat. They know that. So they're gonna do as much damage as they can. But once that season is closed, their ass is in trouble. And this is what I'm talking about. But the narcissistic loop, as arrogant and as prideful as these people are, they don't seem to realize that they work on a certain set of programming. You ever played The Sims? Where everybody, the one guy's mowing the lawn, the housewife is in the kitchen cooking and cleaning and taking care of the house, and the husband's pulling in the car, and everybody's doing their part in the whole Sims universe. But there's this one program that's glitching. They just keep doing the same dumb shit thinking they're gonna get a different result. A lot of people are like that. They don't try nothing new. They don't learn anything new. They keep doing the same shit and expecting a different result. And that is the definition of insanity. Oh yeah, guys, thanks for Blinded by the Truth. I also have a GoFundMe that's set up there for any help that people want to do with the cancer diagnosis and contributions that way. But if you can donate, I wish you would. I'd appreciate it, but you don't have to if you can't. I understand the holidays is coming up, but it's PayPal and Cash App are the best, quickest ways for me to get it. Because I'm trying to talk to, I have to do an appointment with an attorney for disability. They're going to try to help me get disability with the throat cancer. So I have to do a phone interview, but my phone is off. Luckily, they got Wi-Fi here at the hotel, so I can use that to go online and do my videos. But Cash App is $Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is @Intuitive Anthony 1978. And there are the supers. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Guys, hit the thumbs up on the video if you can. It'll send it up in the algorithm and let YouTube know to push it out and promote it to some other people. Now that we're going on with that. See, narcissists are prideful, ungrateful, devious, and wicked. They're wicked from the very, very start. That's why they brag about being a bully. I'm petty this, petty that, petty, petty, petty. That's why they like bragging about that. Because they know they're a piece of shit. They know they are human garbage walking on two legs. They know that. They know that. What they do is they try to hide it to everybody that comes around them. But see, your honesty, your truth, and your righteousness, they can't hide that shit from you. Because see, a lot of people in this world are walking around NPCs, non-playable characters. They don't have any deep thoughts. They don't have pondered many deep questions. They just roll with the punches. The narcissist ain't worried about them. Because they're neither here nor there. They're neither hot nor cold. They're lukewarm. Those will be the ones that God will spit out of his mouth. You come from God's kingdom. The narcissist comes from Satan's kingdom. That's why they always assign to you. It could be 20 people in the room, and that narcissist is going to come after your ass every damn time. Oh, H&R, I appreciate you. I appreciate you thinking about me, though. I appreciate you thinking about me. It's no problem if you're low on cash. I appreciate your thoughts. Just send me a prayer, then that's fine. I appreciate you. But see, that's the thing. Spiritually, you are of God's kingdom. Narcissist is of Satan's kingdom. So that's why it could be all these people in the room, and they're going to go after you every time. They're going to go after you every time. Because spiritually, they've known you before you got here. They knew you was coming here to break all this shit up, and they knew it. They knew it the whole time. And as a chosen one, we come into our power. We come into our power because God wants us to see exactly what we're here for, to see exactly what we're here to destroy. So a lot of times we just sit back and watch this, and to ourselves we thinking, I can't believe this shit. Can you believe they said that? And it seems like we're sitting there having a conversation with ourselves, and we're not. We're actually having a conversation with the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit keeps our mouth closed. He closes our mouths like he did the lions, so that we can sit there and get all the information we need, because that righteous anger is going to pop. And once the narcissist season of torment is over, here comes our turn. And now we got all the bullets we need in the gun to come after them, because we have been sitting there watching and observing their ass for a lifetime. And they know that everything we say is true. We ain't got to lie about nothing. And the truth is going to destroy them because of their own actions. They know that. That's why they get Heckle and Jekyll and Fleckle and all these other losers to come together to try to come at you. Because they weak by themselves, and it only takes one of you to go against a whole army of them. Remember the angel that destroyed the whole army? One angel against all, 100,000 men, and all of them was laying in the damn field dead? They know exactly what that is. Jesus is Lord. What's going on? Appreciate you being here. You dealt with that yesterday, blinded by the truth. And it's amazing because as the stronger we get, we sit there blinded, and we sit there and we see. And the things we talk about, you start seeing it in real life. You start seeing it play out in front of you. And immediately God's going to show you in your mind, like, okay, see, now remember when you heard this? Or remember when this person said that? This is exactly what we talk about. So they going to sit there and make up all kind of lies about you, because they're going to try to tarnish you and make you look as bad as they really are. We destroy them by the truth. So you see how it is? It's like the yin and yang, the yin and the yang. They trying to come at you with darkness, but you coming at them with light, and everything you saying is true. And it's doing twice as much damage as all the lies they doing. Because see, that's the thing about a narcissist. They're so smart till they fucking stupid. They will sit there and lie and lie and lie and not even keep up with the lies they telling. And then eventually that mask starts to slip, and somebody's like, you know what? Well, they told me this. Well, they told me this. Wait a minute, something ain't right here. Something ain't right here. So let's just go check out this person that they talking about. And then when they start listening to say the Chosen Ones content or somebody like that, it starts clicking together. All of a sudden this light bulb goes off and people are like, oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay, I remember when they did this. Okay, now we got a problem here. So the narcissist is Pied Piper and everybody to hell. Yep, Lady Reed, HR. Yep. That's exactly what it is. The narcissist is Pied Piper and all of these people to hell. Some of these people actually don't know. Very few. But a great many of them, they're all generational curses together. These are the same families that have been in the same area for a very, very long time. Ain't none of them shit. Ain't none of them ever gonna be shit. They babies ain't shit. And they want to make sure that nobody else in the neighborhood or in that area becomes something, because they ain't going nowhere, and they want to make sure that nobody else goes anywhere too. That's why they are so influential in getting other people to notice them, to have their ties into everybody around them. Because if anybody tries to get something better in life, they want to have leverage on them to keep them where they at. They don't want nobody to win. Now, don't that sound like the enemy to me? They don't want nobody to win. They comfortable being a piece of shit. But if you get too good, if you start getting good at something, they want to make sure that they can bring you back down a peg so that you don't make them look bad. But they don't fucking realize they make their own self look bad. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's the way it is. But this is what it is. It's a narcissistic loop, because the programming that they have don't change for nobody. They sit there thinking they doing new and creative shit. They ain't doing nothing new, nothing creative. It's the same shit every day, different person, same shit all the time. But you know, to them, they so smart. They smarter than anybody. You ever had somebody sit there and have a conversation with you and they talk about, well, Tom Hanks was in Footloose. No, that was Kevin Bacon. No, it ain't. It's Tom Hanks. And they will spew you down about some shit they know nothing fucking about, to the point where it starts to aggravate you, because it's common knowledge that Tom Hanks was not in Footloose, but they keep going and they getting so indignant and self-righteous, and they don't know nothing about what they're talking about. That's what it is. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Send this video out, share it with anybody you'd like to, guys. Send it to as many people as possible, because just like the drones and the spaceships and stuff like that, y'all, we got to wake these people up. And those who choose to stay asleep, well, they will be counted out. That's all we can do, is put the word out there. That way we can try to save as many souls and be about our Father's business. Because this is what it is. We got to keep getting the message out there. Because some people are a little thick in the head, especially some people who think they know everything. Now, the narcissist ain't going to never come around, because they've already promised their soul to Satan. Hey, that's for them. But we're trying to save those people who are trying to get grafted in with them unknowingly by one of the tricks and traps of Satan. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to save those souls and get them from up under the situation that they're in. And a lot of times people don't know. because they've been in such a situation like this for so long, they think it's normal. I get annoyed with dealing with taking bad behavior too, Matthew. I appreciate that comment. I get tired of dealing with people too. So to the point right now where I have this ability now. I mastered that shit where I'm out there and people be trying to talk real loud and they be trying to talk and they're trying to get your attention. I can walk past a person, know they're trying to get my attention and ignore their ass on purpose. It's kind of like you filming a movie. The camera's right here and I'm walking through it. I can see this camera out of my peripheral. I'm not entertaining that shit because you got to engage them. If you treat them like they don't fucking exist, that shit is gonna burn a hole in their chest because they want to feel like they matter and they want nothing more than to get the attention of a blessed and chosen one. And when you won't even get them the time of day like the piece of trash they are, that shit burns them up. That shit makes them sour like hot milk. That burns them up. So after everything I've been through, I just give them what they've been giving everybody else and turn about as fair play. They don't like it too much. Well, how the hell do they think it made us feel? You see what I'm saying? They want to be seen as an authority, but they have no integrity. They want to be seen like they the beat all end all. Like any question you have or any move you make in your life, you should run it by them. You're supposed to run it by them so that they can give you their approval or not. Who the fuck do they think they are? That's the thing. They think they try to play above their station. That's why they always trying to get the best and the baddest. That's why they wear these different masks. So they can get with somebody who is light years above their league. Light years above their league, yeah. I ignore them. I ignore them because there's nothing worse than them trying to get your attention, but you don't care enough to even acknowledge their presence. Because they all fighting shame. They all fighting a sense of shame, which is why they do what they do. And then when you try to call them out on it, they won't accept accountability, or they try to gaslight you and change the subject so they don't have to admit that they were wrong. By treating them like they don't exist, you hitting them right at the core of who they are and what made them a fucking narcissist to start with. That's how you kill them. That's how you kill them. And then they're going to start doing more and more shit to try to get you to notice them. And as they doing all of this foolishness, people are seeing that mask slipping right off their face. And they seeing a gargoyle hanging out behind that mask. And people are seeing it now. And now not only are you hurting them, but you're hurting any future narcissistic supply they can get off anybody else because people see who they really are. What's going on, Ebony? What's going on? Good, you still have your job. That's a good thing, Jesus is Lord. Yeah, because see, that's the thing. Or you smile at them and walk right by them like you don't see them. Like one of those stiff smiles that don't really mean nothing. They want to be seen as special, and when you make them feel like they're not, that's how you get them. They so smart, but they stupid. They so smart, but they stupid. And see, the thing of it is, the loop is, they have a certain set of criteria that they do with every single person. They do this shit with everybody, and they honestly think that they're doing something new, something creative. See, that's what they hate about us. We don't stay one way. We have evolved over time into many different parts of who we are as the chosen ones. These idiots do the same thing to different people. It's the same set of rules, and all narcissists follow this rule. They all follow this set of programming, and I'm going to show you what it is right now. First, they love bombing. They make you seem like you done met your soulmate. Y'all kindred spirits. Y'all got a lot in common. Everything is everything. Then, they start to devalue you. They start picking at you. Oh, you ain't this, and your clothes look like this, and they just nitpicking at you, trying to slowly chip away at that self-esteem. Then when you start going back and saying something to them, they're going to gaslight you. They're going to try to put words into your mouth. Or when you try to push back at them, they're going to gaslight you. Because you're trying to make them be accountable for the bullshit they said and did. So they're going to gaslight you and try to redirect the conversation to something else so that they don't have to admit that they're a fucked up individual. That's what they're doing. And if that doesn't work and you still calling them on their bullshit, what they're going to do is discard you. They're going to push you off to the side. Say, well, you know what? I can't deal with them right now. I'm going to go work on somebody else that I'm trying to fuck down the street. Then they're going to go fuck with them. And once that shit explodes, just like everything else in their life, they're going to come. What they're going to do is that's called the discard. Then they're going to see, well, okay, well, I don't have this person no more because the grass ain't green on the other side. I need to come back over here. So what they're going to do is they're going to start hoovering. Coming back over to you and saying little things, trying to drop a little compliment here and there. Well, I know we had a falling out, but I just wanted to check on you. They don't want to clear up the problem that made y'all fall out in the first place. They want to bypass that shit like it never even fucking happened. And see if they can get right back in your life to start this fucking process all over again. Well, I had this extra thing and I wanted to see if you wanted it. That's called a love bomb. Then it's going to go good for a while. Then they're going to start nitpicking at you and shit like that. Then they're going to do some fuck shit. You're going to call them on it. They're going to gaslight you and try to redirect the conversation instead of apologizing. And here we go again. This is the same cycle they play with everybody before you that they have done this to. It's the same programming for all narcissists. All of them. They all do the same shit. And see, they so smart though. They so smart, but they do not see this. That's what I mean. They like the Sims. They the glitchy programming that just keeps walking into the wall over and over again. And what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same shit and expecting a different result. But they so smart though, right? They bright, right? They see everybody as being beneath them. It's one thing. Have you ever sat there and listened to somebody so arrogant and they talk about themselves like they the best thing since sliced bread? And they ain't done shit. And the only people sitting around them is the only people blowing smoke up their asses to make them feel like they're special, but in all actuality, they ain't done nothing. And because they're looking at you and you can see that they shouldn't be bragging about something, they haven't accomplished nothing. Spiritually, they know that you're not rocking with them. That's why they're going to turn up the pressure and try to attack you. Lady Di, what's going on? You just got a Christmas... Whoa, hold on. You just got a Christmas card from the narcissistic aunt. That's a love bomb. That's a love bomb. Lady Di, don't respond. I would actually burn it and throw it outside. I would burn it outside because who knows what they attach to that card. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to get it into your house. So I wouldn't even respond. I take it outside and burn it. Burn it up. I wouldn't have nothing to do with it because they're trying to test the water. That's a hoover. That's a hoover right there. They're trying to test the waters to see if they can come back in and start the process all over again. That's what they're doing, Lady Di. With the narcissist is always compare, compete, and it's only win or lose. Yeah, everything is a competition, but it's such a funny thing. The only person we competing with as chosen ones is ourselves. We're trying to be better than we was yesterday. That's the game. We're trying to be better than we was yesterday. The narcissist is competing with everybody, and they still wind up fucking losing. They still lose. But they're not living their life for God or living to make their life better. They're trying to compete with everybody else. And envy is the enemy of joy. That's why they never happy. They miserable and they spread misery around. That's why they like Kathy Bates. They're just misery all the time. Everybody be having a good time and something like that, walk in the room and the whole energy in the room shift. What's that line from damn True Blood, the theme song? When you came in, the air went out. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video if you can. It'll send it up in the algorithm. Share this video with anybody who may need it, guys. If you want to donate to the channel, I really hope you would. It would be down under the description box is Cash App, $ Anthony Young, capital A, capital Y, 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. Anything you can contribute would be greatly appreciated, guys. What's that? Van Artisan, what's going on? I appreciate you being here too. They can eat dirty. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. These people, they don't ever change. The only thing that changes in their life is the target that they're going after. They still the human. They're still a walking pile of dog shit they was when they was what 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. It's like they stopped evolving the moment they gave their soul to the enemy by believing his lie that God don't care about you and that if you stay with me, I'll make sure you never hurt again. Whatever age that was, that's where they stopped evolving at. They are forever a 5-year-old in a grown person body. You tried helping one, Jesus is Lord. You tried helping one who? Not, I hope not a narcissist. You tried helping one who? Give me some more to go on with that. I wanted to see what you were talking about. It's the same thing. It's like once they made that deal, that Faustian bargain with that entity, that's where they stopped growing at. That's where they stopped evolving. They are gonna be a grown person acting like a child forever. Got 10-year-old girls walking around with fucking wigs on, all the edges gone, just hit. It's so sad, you know what I mean? T.O. Okay. It's very, very sad to see it, and the cycle perpetuates and continues. So all they do is when they try to hoover, like when I found out about my cancer a month or two ago, they love to come into the guys that they're trying to help you, or that they care about you, or that they caring and loving. They ain't fucking caring, they ain't loving. They trying to use your weakness as an open door so they can slither their way back in and cause more chaos. Like you don't have enough stuff to worry about. Talking about, well, we still family and stuff like that. That was in my situation. We still family. We not family. We not family. You ain't never did nothing for nobody that they didn't have to fucking pay for. Every time you call us with a burden. You're parasitic in nature. I don't want nothing to do with you, just like every other man, every other person in your life. The father of all your kids don't want nothing to do with you, and you can count me on the list too. It's always the same. But if you hear from them, everybody else got the problem and they the ones right, but they live in a funhouse mirror. Everything that's normal to rational good people is upside down to them. That's why they can do the most diabolical, disgusting stuff and still expect to be treated like, they still think they're a good person and expect to be honored and revered for being a human pile of shit. See, you sitting there looking at them like, this is unbelievable. And you having an entire conversation in your head about the level of depravity of these people. You actually talking to the Holy Spirit, and he's showing you everything that's wrong with these people so that when in turn and you get to your position where you can help other people, you can show them what to look out for. And that's what I do with these videos, guys. Because see, their intellect comes from Satan. Satan took his power and corrupted it. That's what he's done with them. So the wisdom that they do have, it's like when they asked, what's that damn Kenneth Copeland, that crooked preacher, the one that needed a jet and Tyler Perry sold him his. It's a rich man. It's easier for a rich man to get through the eye of a needle. It's sooner a camel's head can go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. And he said, but doesn't the Bible also say with Jesus anything is possible? So they're justifying their wicked behavior by trying to use a loophole in the Bible, misquoting the Bible. See, that's the thing with these kind of people. That's the thing with these kind of people. The rules apply to everybody but them. And their mind will find a way to rationalize it to make it seem like everybody else is wrong when they are the ones who are wrong. They see every wicked, devious, hateful, scheming plan they come up with to come after you. They see every last one of them as unique. Oh, nobody ain't never did this shit before. All of y'all fuckers do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they thinking to themselves, yeah, ain't nobody ever did nothing like this. Yeah, fuck face, all of them done that same stuff. But see, they think they're original. But what they hate about you is that you are truly original. A chosen one is not the same person they was 5 years ago. Hell, not even 5 fucking minutes ago, because we're constantly growing, evolving, and learning. These people ain't learning nothing because they know everything about everything. And then they get mad at you because you look so young, you in good shape, you look happy, you look healthy, you don't look like what you've been through. That's because the light of God is in us. That's why they stay so attached to us. Because once we disappear, they start looking like all withered up and gnarled up, like a decaying. Because basically they are decaying. They are walking zombies. So they have to be around us so they can try to feed off our light. And if we are around a narcissist for too long, we don't feel as good. We don't get much done. We get into this depressed, catatonic state because they're sucking the life force out of us just to try to keep from looking as old as they are or keep looking as bad as they do. Because you see why people in Hollywood have to pump their face up and do all of this stuff to keep light in them? Because they are narcissistic too. Without the light of God, they start to decay. So they always have to feed off of adoration, empathy, and adoration from other people. Celebrities have it where they go to award shows and they feeding off of the crowd and the energy of people. Narcissists do that and they want to feed off of people too. They want narcissistic supply from chosen ones. So when chosen ones cut them off, they start getting all withered up and gnarled and gross and ashy and dry and all of this stuff. But they don't have money like the celebrities to go pay for Botox and all of this and all of that. Why do you think when celebrities are no longer famous and they start to run low on money, that facelift they had that made them look good when they were famous, 5 years later they look like they've been hit by a Mack truck. You see what I'm saying? They feed off of that. And we look good because we have the light of life in us. They are walking around in darkness, death. And what's in darkness and death? The graveyard. Where they going? They don't see that though. But they're the smartest thing in the world. Because they do the same shit over and over and over again. Over and over again. But to them, they so busy worrying about manipulating and scheming and conniving and doing all of this stuff to everybody. They never take time to focus and see that they're doing the same shit over and over. Because they lost the right to think for themselves when they gave their soul over to the demon. That soul belongs to the demon. The demon inhabits that body. And since they never wrong and can't never admit that they done wrong, they can't apologize and beg for forgiveness and be saved by God. Because the demon clips their tongue. When narcissists get ready to pass on, you ever seen the movie The Ring? Where that girl was dying and her face was all twisted up? That's because the demons lock their jaws so they can't beg for forgiveness and be redeemed by God. And it's not in their nature to admit they did anything wrong. So tell me if that ain't something. The one thing you know to be saved is to admit when you're wrong and go to God, and the demon has already set it up in such a way where you can't do it even if you wanted to. And I appreciate it, Elijah, if you can. I really do. I appreciate the donation if you can. I appreciate it. That would really help out. Yeah, because see, Miss Me, I appreciate that comment too. You got to get, because once you get these people out of your lives, they're going to try to use everything. And the holidays, guys, be careful too. Because see, I'm in a situation where I'm in emergency housing with my puppies. That's it. I don't talk to nobody. I sit here and talk to my puppies, and me and God will sit here and commune. But around the holidays, guys, they will come and give you cards, or they try to throw a little gift your way or something, or they try to use somebody to come in and try to hoover you because they know you don't want to talk to them. So they'll try to use somebody by proxy to get at you. But they just trying to get back in because they want another round of driving you crazy and doing all of this, because a lot of them, these years are starting to add up. And a lot of them look bad, they feeling bad, smelling bad, sounding bad. So they want to get you in their life because they need a shot of the chosen one's light and energy, so that they don't look as disgusting as they do inside. So they want to look better and feel better. And they looking at you and they like, well, damn. They look like they're doing just fine. Well, maybe I should see if I can get back in there, see if I can pull some of that light out of them. That's what they're thinking. That's what they're thinking. That's exactly what they're thinking. Don't let these people do that. But remember, guys, these are the things that they do. It's a loop that they're on. They have a same set of programming. They're going to love bomb you. But in certain cases, if you've been gone from them for a while, what they're going to do is they're going to hoover you, which means they like that Christmas card. They're going to, lady die, they're going to send the Christmas card in. If you respond to that Christmas card, yeah, it's dollar sign, Cash App is $ Anthony Young, Anthony, Anthony, Young, Young, 1978. That's on Cash App. Yeah, it's got an H in it. Anthony. It's like Intuitive Anthony, yeah, 1978. Capital A, capital Y, 1978. Yeah, but see, this is the thing, like Lady Di said with the Christmas card. See, around the holidays, they love to pull this little fuck shit. What they do is, if you ain't talking to them in a while, what they're going to do is try to send a letter or a card or something like that to see if you accept it. Now, if you catch the person trying to deliver it, politely send it back. Politely send it back. But if you accept it, then they saying that, okay, this person can't be that man. So the Hoover worked. Then what they're going to do is try to come back in and give you a love bomb gesture. And they're going to try to do it themselves this time to see if you will sit there and entertain a conversation with them. They're going to love bomb you and get you to thinking that they're a good person because they need to get you to believe in them once more. That way they can start sucking off your energy, pull a little light from you to stave off the decay of their face. Then they're going to start the process all over again. Start devaluing you, stressing you out, doing little fuck shit. And then when you call them out, they're going to gaslight you. And then when it gets to be too much, they're going to discard you, leave you alone for a while, and ghost you. And then they're going to come back and do the same shit all over again. Exactly. See, these people don't have a time frame. 10 years later, oh yeah. Because spiritually, they are assigned to you. So as long as you breathing and they breathing, they're going to constantly be looking for an open door to come back in. Because they need to get you over to the dark kingdom before their soul leaves this earth. Or it's going to be twice as bad for them in hell. Because they know that's where they're going. And that demon that assigned them to you ain't going to be happy one bit. So as long as you breathing and they breathing, they're going to keep trying to find a way to come in. They're going to keep trying to find a way to come in. Thank you, Kathleen, for the contribution to the channel. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. What's going on, Ebony? See, it's an assignment. That's why you could disappear for 10 years. And they're going to come back in like it never even happened. Okay, Elijah, I got you. I appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you. I hope that's, yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate that so much. That's why you can go away for 10 years and they're going to always, and they got people out in the street keeping track of you because spiritually they know that you are the beat all end all to their ass and they're going to be in trouble. So what they do is if they can't get at you, they got plenty of spies in the neighborhood keeping track of you. They want to know when you happy, when you sad, they'll literally have somebody watching you so that they could try to come in at an opportune time. You know how Satan waited till Jesus was fasting for 40 days, and when Jesus was at his weakest, that's when Satan tried to come in. No problem, Elijah. When Satan tried to come in when Jesus was at his weakest from fasting to try to come in and try to, get him to worship Satan, that's what they're doing too. So they got people watching you. And they're going to wait for the moment to be just about right so they can try to get back in. Because no matter what, that's why it's so important for chosen ones to know what their methods are as far as that narcissistic loop and how to get rid of these people. Because they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere until their evil, wicked soul gets snatched off this earth. And a lot of times, narcissists be on this earth a long time. They usually wind up dying of dementia or Alzheimer's in a retirement home or a nursing home when nobody comes to see them. Because they done burned everybody in their life. And nobody wants to deal with them. So they put them off into some home. And then they start abusing and treating the nurses so bad that the nurses don't come in there and change them. They don't roll them over, so they wind up with bed sores. They're sitting in there and the same demons that was telling them to do wicked shit to you is now tearing their ass up rough, right, and sideways every day, all day. That's usually how they go out. Because there's a such thing as a good death and a bad death, and they all get the bad death. Paying rent at 105 years old. Oh, because they never bought the house. They never bought the house because they didn't want to leave it to nobody because they're selfish as fuck. And they would rather spend the money on a new wig instead of planning for their future because they don't think about tomorrow. Because they know tomorrow they die and they go to hell. They only present with the here and now. Oh, I still look good. I still look young. Bitch, in 10 years, you ain't going to be able to do that no more. But they don't plan for tomorrow because they know tomorrow they're going to die. I appreciate that. Sibian, I think that's it. I hope I'm saying that name right. But I will say the last name, Mason. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. But that's what it is. They're always in the here and now. They're present because they know tomorrow. They know they smoke tomorrow. They know they in trouble tomorrow. So they do not want to think about that. And they get mad at chosen ones because we plan for tomorrow. We plan for tomorrow. That's why they never buy the house. They never put down anything because they selfish in nature. They don't plan on leaving that house to nobody. So they're not going to pay off the house. They're going to pay rent, take the rest of their money, drink, eat, and live good and be married for tomorrow they die. And they know exactly where they're going. But they usually wind up being around a long time so that the outside of their body looks as messed up and disgusting as the inside does. And they sit in that nursing home by themselves. Nobody coming to visit. They abuse the nurses and orderlies so bad that the nurses don't even come in there and roll them over. And that's where the bed sores come from. So the same abuse that they put out into the world to other people, because if they stop abusing people, first of all, they ain't going to be able to sleep because some of them can't rest until they do wicked. And the same abuse that they give out to other people, and the demon tells them to do this to that person, to do this to that person. Once they old and can't move and can't do it, the demon turns on them. Because one way or the other, that demon and that devil going to get his pound of flesh. Either by way through the narcissist or by attacking the narcissist itself. That demon going to get his pound of flesh. Personally, how do we pray for him? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I really don't think you can pray for them. Because God is showing them through their lives with you, with chosen ones and everybody. And since they cannot admit defeat, they cannot admit that they've done anything wrong, those prayers are being wasted. You should be praying for the people they're hurting. Because they know what they're doing ain't right. That's why they wear the mask. They have made their bed and they're comfortable with what side they chose. They smile when they do wickedness to you. You ever catch them and then they did some shit that stressed you out and they sitting over there smiling? They enjoy what they're doing. Don't waste your prayers on them. Pray for the people that's in their life. That's what I would say. That's just my opinion. I think that that's the way you should go. Because they know what they're doing. They have conceded. They have conceded. They are happy with the choice they made. So I would send my prayers to the people who need them. I give to the needy, not the greedy. That's just the advice I would give you. You know what I'm saying? I would pray for the people in their life that they still have their hooks in, that they are tormenting every day. That's what I would say about that. All right, guys, but just be mindful of the narcissistic loop, because it doesn't matter whether they're relationship, parent, sibling, friend on the street. They all do the same thing. Oh, my Cash App, Elijah, is $ Anthony, ANTHONY, Young, YOUNG, 1978. It's in the description too. Once again, $ Anthony, ANTHONY, Young, YOUNG, 1978. 1 second, type it. I don't think I can. I don't know how. It's right here. It's right here below it. Blinded by the Truth put it in for me. I appreciate that too, Elijah. Yeah, guys, but just be mindful of this, because it doesn't matter what station in life they are on. Whether they're your friend, your associate, your grandma, your auntie, your uncle, even a relationship, or a spouse, or a divorced spouse, ex-spouse. They all do the same thing. And you will begin to see it to the point where they still think they being innovative. They still think they being creative. They're not. They're not being creative or innovative. They're not being innovative or creative. They doing the same shit to everybody they come across. That's why they get so mad when you call them out on it and you start telling people about it, because they don't want their secret out. Because if everybody knows this, how the hell are they gonna get narcissistic supply? Then they can't feed off of nobody like the vampires they are. So now at the same time you stopping them from hurting other people, and at the same time you hurting Satan's kingdom. And you know who Satan's gonna hold responsible? The same person that was assigned to you to start with, the narcissist. That's what it is. All right, guys, this is my video, guys. I'm going to come back. I'll be live Tuesday again at 6 p.m., guys. I want to thank Blinded by the Truth. I want to thank everybody. Elijah. I want to thank Kathleen as well. Make sure I got that name right. Yes, Kathleen as well, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please do, guys. I have videos coming out all the time. On TikTok, I am Intuitive Anthony 2. I'm always coming up with content. I'll go live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But until I talk to you again, guys, I want to tell y'all out there. Hold on one second. Thank you. Thank you so much, Elijah. I got it. I accepted it. I appreciate it. Thank you too, Kathleen. I accepted yours as well, guys. I appreciate y'all being here and supporting me and supporting the channel, guys. I thank y'all so much. Remember, guys, I'll be here Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because it's about an hour, and I know y'all got to eat, take care of your families, and spend some time with the people you love. But be mindful of those narcissists. I'll try to go live tomorrow. Is there any topic I should talk about, Elijah? If you got one that you think I should speak more on, send it to me in an email that's in the description box. Send it to me, and I'll talk about it for you tomorrow. Probably be around the same time, because I like 6 o'clock. Warfare? Okay. Okay, warfare. I can make send me the email, and I got warfare, Aunt China. I'll be live 6 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be live 6 o'clock tomorrow. I have no problem with that, because you know this is family. So y'all are my family, and it's the holidays. So what better way to spend time with the family? I'll see y'all tomorrow at 6 o'clock, guys. But go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Be mindful of people who try to pop up around the holidays and give you stuff, especially if you know they're narcissistic. Don't accept it. It's a hoover. They're trying to see if they can come back in. But until I talk to you again, guys, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. If you like it, I love it. But these narcs out here, cold-blooded, y'all. Stay safe, y'all. Have a good night. Peace.